Patrick Bet David and Michael Saylor talk about XRP. There will also be clips in this film of Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz talking about RLUSD and other XRP and Ripple stories. Let's begin. Today I just saw this show up on Twitter. I'll get this movie out as soon as I can. Let me play this. Word on the street is that the CEO of XRP met with Trump, right? With Trump a wave. Rob, I think there is a rumor if you need to find it. I think I saw something like that, if there is something like that. Did the CEO of Ripple meet with Trump? Critics said, fueled the XRP surge and hypothesis CEO. Talks by Brad Garlinghouse come as XRP prices rise and Trump stock chatter grows. So if Musk is there, Musk, you know what I think? I might be wrong. Musk is a joke. Musk is Doge. Musk is Doge. Musk is a bot. Musk is like Bitcoin. When it comes to the highest part, he's open to the idea. He isn't clear on one thing anymore. The community around XRP and Ripple has changed a lot since the last time you and I were together, and your role with Ripple has also changed. Yeah, I say that these days it's clear that we have a smart crypto president. They all believe in crypto. All of them believe in Bitcoin. They're up to date. They might care a lot about freedom. And by the way, the safety rules of the 20th century changed so that you had to spend $40 million on compliance to make your company public. I want to raise $4 million in cash, though. What should I do? Why did I have to pay $40 million for security that will only cover a $4 million risk? So I really believe that by January, depending on who runs the SEC, you will have a seasoned pro virtual property SEC, a pro virtual property treasurer, a used digital item, the White House, a used digital home, in the Senate. Now, if you want the crypto business to grow and do well in the US, you need a framework for virtual assets. In terms of ethics and technology, this makes sense. That sounds like an answer to the question. Still, that doesn't answer the question. Even so, I think Michael Saylor wouldn't want to say how valuable XRP can be. And everything makes sense, right? He seems to like Bitcoin. It's clear that he knows it. As Michael Saylor puts it, he has something called the endless money glitch. I don't know if you've heard of micro method, but they basically borrow money at a very low value. That's why they borrow money at rates between 0.85% and 1.7%. Yes, they can still get coins for a very low price, even when loan rates are high. That money is taken, it was put into Bitcoin. Based on the R, Bitcoin has a typical return of about 58%. So they would have to spend 3 to 4% of that to pay the bills they have to pay with the borrowed money. However, they seem to have an issue with never-ending cash. Additionally, as the crypto business grows and more people join it, it gets more expensive. I believe he will make trillions of dollars at some point. Okay. He says that the stablecoin is the second best cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. We know what's around the corner, so that's interesting. However, I will let you hear it right away from him. The foreigner wants things and asks, well, what's the second first class? I guess I could say that the sector wants two things, because it wants crypto assets as a savings account and Bitcoin as a bank account. And this means that a strong coin dollar will definitely be the most well-known part. Yes, a real strong coin dollar, especially a strong coin dollar that is controlled. Did you study RLUSD to know what it's about to do? It's not just a solid coin, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great value that people all over the world put their money into. If you live in a place where the value of the currency goes up and down a lot, you probably don't want to put your life savings in that foreign currency. Maybe you could give a different answer, like a solid US dollar coin that a lot of people will find comfort in when they save their money. So RLUSD might be the best stable coin for the world's money system. This is the board. There's David Puth, Chris Larsson, and Sheila Bair. Some of these people work for the American government. There's the Federal Deposit Insurance Company, which buys. I also think it's the Bank of England name. Then here is Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz talking about real USD together on stage. I guess having a lot of first-class stable cash on the Excel free sheet is just... I mean, we know from other systems that when they have a lot of first-class stable cash on their total asset, overall price lock will go up, deal waft will go up, and liquidity will go up, up, up. It's just a tool that makes things possible. And it's a great example of that part of things where solid coin producers are some of the most regulated groups in the world. There's a good chance that no one in this room will ever be able to do business with Ripple right away to get RLUSD if you look at Circle and see what Ripple is going through. That's how you'll get it, since we have to follow all of these complicated rules about who we can do business with. And what's exciting about that, even though it's only a short one, If you understand what he means, it means that you will no longer be able to buy RLUSD or get your RLUSD or LUSD once from Ripple. The process you'll have to go through will be similar to how you buy USDT or USDT or USDC right now. The interesting thing about this that I don't hear many people talking about is what happens to Bitcoin. If something happens to USDT, the people who have been in the cryptocurrency world for a long time know that as USDT is released, there are some shady deals going on with USDT pushing up Bitcoin. More USDT is being put into the cryptocurrency market, and a lot of it is making its way into Bitcoin. In this case, if USDT starts to lose market share, they won't be able to keep growing US dollar at a thin air. As people leave USDT for a safer currency like Ripple stablecoin, what effect will that have on the price of Bitcoin? It's important that we pay attention to that. Should it really happen, it could mean it's time to switch your Bitcoin holdings to something else while the bull market cools down. Afterwards, since the market is coming to an end and we're back in the long-term market, I do think that Bitcoin will eventually reach $1 million, so maybe now is a good time to get back into it. I guess that as more countries agree that they should have a digital reserve asset like Bitcoin, they will begin to store it. More Bitcoin will be taken off the open market and the price of Bitcoin will go through the roof. If you look into Circle USD, that's the equal part. A lot of you may have USDC, but you didn't get it from Circle. You either got it from another exchange or got it on a private exchange. The cool thing is that you will never do business with Circle. You will not be a member of the Instant Circle. You won't have an account at Circle at all. But Circle's product, which is pretty regulated, still lets huge DeFi ecosystems exist, which can be totally anonymous. Of course, there will be terrorists, and we hope they don't show up. But you already know that there can be. But they have the same element. We have real DeFi environments that can be turned on. Tokenization of real foreign assets will work the same way everywhere. Should we accept US treasuries as tokenized? These are the groups that are going to cause trouble. You should work with them, go through your business, and have money laundering. But if you put that in a pool on a DeFi machine and then retokenize it or use it as collateral for a loan, you'll have this. There are decentralized layers that let these TFI use instances that can be nameless, fake, and less controlled, as you may already know. Now that I think about it, that also brings up something I don't think you were expecting. As for when I joined Ripple in 2015, I had no idea that it would grow so quickly. I wish the person who made this clip had let Brad Garlinghouse speak, but they didn't. They should have just stopped it after David Schwartz spoke. All very good. Okay, after that, my group put out this Know What You Keep and the Power It Has. I like it. A new tool for foreign pricing. Let me quickly show you what that looks like. You can also see that I have some money to send. I'm going to go ahead and ship Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be taken by my power. Make sure that tools for transactions are going through a process of consensus and get everyone to agree once more. In other words, all I did was send Bitcoin away from the Bitcoin system. As per the Bitcoin model, you should be ready in 10 minutes. But I sent Bitcoins right away. Bitcoin is a very slow and expensive way to send money. I think it was the first one with about 7 transfers per 2D pass. That might be my idea. It's been a while, but it's still very expensive and slow. So you can use the XRP system to send the same amount of Bitcoin for a very low price.